So, Maikel, what have been some of the developments in the Indonesian wealth management market over the course of the last 12 months?
The latest development in the last 12 months, I think a lot have been changed, especially with the new regulations. The new regulatory body is called the Financial Services Authority in place effective this year. This will change the whole landscape of the wealth management. Before, we have too many bodies, like the Capital Market Supervisory Agency and financial institution. We also have the central bank, and now we only have one super regulatory body. So I think from regulation point of view, that will change a lot. From product point of view, we have launched the rate. We also have launched index fund. We also have launched the ETF, even though it's not really successful compared to the conventional investment products. From RM point of view, they now start to realize that the level of competency need to be improved. That's why they are now sending their RMs. From the bank's point of view, they are sending the RMs also to study, to learn about the wealth management, not only from the knowledge point of view, but more importantly from the skills point of view.
And Maikel, why are the changes you've talked about important?
I have seen the other practices in other more developed countries. Basically, we cannot just rely 100% to the regulators. We have to be able to manage ourselves, to manage our industry. That's why the associations become very important to be, hopefully someday in the future, to be the self-regulatory organization whereby we can set up this code of conduct, we can set up the code of ethics and everything, what do's, what don'ts to the RMs. Because without this kind of regulation, I think it will be a disaster. The client would be the victim at the end of the day if we cannot control this kind of practice.
So, Maikel, as the product offering in Indonesia broadens, would you expect that more high net worth clients will keep their money onshore?
Yes, certainly. As we have more variety of products that can be offered to the clients, of course now they can have more alternatives, whereby if you compare to the last 10 years ago, we don't have that many products that can be offered to the clients. Now we have more complete type of products. Of course, they will certainly consider to do this geographic asset allocation by putting some of their money on shore basis.
And Maikel, from a training and development perspective, what are some of the things that might need to improve?
I think there are two things. First, the basic knowledge is very important to be improved because not so many people understand about the wealth management, the services, the products, the advisory. Some people still think this is just kind of like a distribution. They just focus on the interest of the product providers. So these things to me need to be educated so they can transform to be more client-centric basis. That's the first thing. The second thing, for those who already understand the concept, I think they need still to be improved or to sharpen their show because things change a lot, especially with this globalization era. There are so many things, especially in Indonesia. We are anticipating to enter this ASEAN Economic Community by 2015. So by 2015, there are going to be a lot of competition in the market, not only among the Indonesian providers, but also from many other part of the regions. So I think we need to still sharpen the show, need to enhance the level of knowledge. Yes, they understand the basic concept, but they still need to improve and to understand more about the wealth management advisory process.
Maikel, if I took an Indonesian high net worth client and I put a very good advisor in front of them and a not very good advisor in front of them, do you think they'd be able to tell the difference?
Yes, certainly. The client will understand and they can recognize the difference between the quality advisor and the non-quality advisor, because they are also being approached by many other advisors, so they can see the difference. Those who really focus on the best of their interests, and those who only focus on the long term, on the short term, only focusing on the product. So of course they can differentiate which one is really act in the best interest of the client.
Maikel, has much been done around client education?
In the last 2 to 3 years, the industry players, have done a lot of things to educate the clients. They have conducted a lot of this, what we call as customer gatherings. So in a customer gathering, they explain a lot of things. They present a lot of things from the macroeconomics point of view, investment management point of view, including the personality of the clients and the product suitabilities. So sometimes these high net worth clients, they will be invited by 5 or 6 providers in 1 month. So of course, eventually they will be smart because they will understand what is the standard deviation is all about, alpha and everything, because every time they come to this customer gathering, they've been taught by this player. And this is how you should think, this is how you should consider when you're investing your money, stuff like that.